Vandeham Shri Guru Shiyata Parakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Sya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagara Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabadutam Bharajana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shivishikam Vitamscha Om Jnana Timarandasya Yanachana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Gurva Bhistam Supurakam Guraganara Sisha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipunam Shirupa Patanugam Govinda Bidam Ujwalam Bharatanam Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Vande Vishwagurun Cha Divyat Bhagavat Prem Noe Bija Pradam Devam Divyatanam Suchanda Varanam Balarka Chilanshitam Sandrananda Puram Sadeka Varanam Vairagya Vidyam Buddhim Sri Siddhanta Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Varam Mandetam Shubharam Madeka Sharanam Nyashishvara Shridaram Mansha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhyevacha Patitanam Pavanibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahabaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratavishe Namah. So we're hearing from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, translation and commentary by Srila Prabhupada. This is Adi-lila, chapter 13, the advent of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Saprasida tu Chaitanya Devo Yasha Prasadata Tolila Varnane Yogya Sadya Shad Adamopi Yayam. I wish the grace of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by whose mercy even one who has fallen can describe the pastimes of the Lord. To describe Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Lord Sri Krishna, one needs supernatural power, which is the grace and mercy of the Lord. Without this grace and mercy, one cannot compose transcendental literature. By dint of the grace of the Lord, however, even one who is unfit for a literary career can describe wonderful transcendental topics. Description of Krishna is possible for one who is empowered. Krishna Shakti Bina Nahe Tara Prabhartan. Unless endowed with the mercy of the Lord, one cannot preach of the Lord's name, fame, qualities, form, entourage, and so on. It should be concluded, therefore, that the writing of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami manifests specific mercy bestowed upon the author, although he thought of himself as the most fallen. We should not consider him fallen because he describes himself as such. Rather, anyone who is able to compose such literature is our esteemed master. Jaya Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Gaurachandra Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Jaya Nityananda. All glories to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all glories to Sri Advaita Chandra, and all glories to Lord Nityananda Prabhu. Jaya Jaya Gadadhar Jaya Srinivas Jaya Mukunda Basudeva Jaya Haridas. All glories to Gadadhar Pandit. All glories to Srivas Thakur. All glories to Mukunda Prabhu and Vasudeva Prabhu. All glories to Haridas Thakur. Jaya Damodara Swarup Jaya Murari Gupta Esab Chandrodoye Tamakoila Lupta. All glories to Swarup Damodar and Murari Gupta. All these brilliant moons have together dissipated the darkness of this material world. Jaya Sri Chaitanya Chandra Bhakta Chandragan Sabara Prema Jochnaya Ujjvala Tribhuvan. All glories to the moons who are devotees of the principal moon, Lord Chaitanya Chandra. Their bright moonlight illuminates the entire universe. Eta kohila granda rambe mukaband, ebe kohe Chaitanya lila krama anuban. Thus I have spoken the preface of the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Now I shall describe Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes in chronological order. Pratameta sutra rupe koriye ganan, pachetaha vistari koriba vivaran. First let me give a synopsis of the Lord's pastimes, then I shall describe them in detail. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Navadipe Avatari Atachalisha Vatsara Prakata Bihari. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, adventing himself in Navadip, was visible for 48 years, enjoying his pastimes. Chodashata Shata Shake Janmera Praman, Chodashata Panchane Hoila Antardan. In the year of 1407 of the Shaka era, which is AD 1486, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, and in the year of 1455, which is AD 1534, he disappeared from this world. Chabish Vatsara Prabhu Koila Grihabas Nirantara Koila Krishna Kirtana Vilas. For 24 years, Sri Chaitanya lived in the Grihastha Ashram household life, always engaging in the pastimes of the Hare Krishna movement. Chabish Vatsara Seshe Korea Sanyas Arachabisha Vatsara Koila Nila Chalibas. After 24 years, he accepted the renounced order of life, sannyas, and he resided for 24 years more at Jagannath Puri. Taramadye Chai Vatsara Gamana Gaman Kabu Dakina Kabu Goda Kabu Brindavan. Of these last 24 years, he spent the first 6 continuously touring India, sometimes in South India, sometimes in Bengal, and sometimes in Vrindavan. Ashtada Shabatsara Rohila Nilachale Krishna Prema Namamrite Bashala Sakale. For the remaining 18 years, he continuously stayed in Jagannath Puri, chanting the nectarian Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. He inundated everyone there in a flood of love of Krishna. Garhastye Prabhu Lila Adi-lila Kyan Madhya Anja Lila Sesha Lila Raduinam. The pastimes of his household life are known as the Adi-lila, or the original pastimes. His later pastimes are known as the Madhya-lila and Antya-lila, or the middle and final pastimes. Adi-lila Madhya Prabhu Jatika Charita Sutra Rupe Murari Gupta Korila Gratita. All the pastimes enacted by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in his Adi-lila were recorded in summary form by Murari Gupta. Prabhu Jai Sesha Lila Swarup Damodar Sutra Kore Granti Lena Grantera Bitar. His later pastimes, the Madhya-lila and Antya-lila, were recorded in the form of notes by his secretary, Swarup Damodar, and thus kept within a book. Edui Janer Sutra Dekya Shunya Varnana Korena Vaishnava Kramaje Korea. By seeing and hearing the notes recorded by these two great persons, a Vaishnava, a devotee of the Lord, can know these pastimes one after another. So first Murari Gupta, Adi-lila, and then later pastimes were written down by Swarup Damodar. Balya Poganda Kaishora Jovana Charibed Ateva Adikande Lila Charibed. In his original pastimes there are 4 divisions. Balya Poganda Kaishor and Jovana. Childhood, early boyhood, later boyhood, and youth. Sarva Sadguna Purnam Tam Bande Falguna Purnitam. Sarva Sadguna Purnam Tam Bande Falguna Purnimam. Yashyam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Vatirna Krishna Namabi. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the full moon evening in the month of Falgun, an auspicious time full of auspicious symptoms, when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu advented himself with the chanting of the holy name Hare Krishna. Falguna Purnima Sandhyaya Prabhur Janmodoy Sekale Daiva Joge Chandra Grahana Hoy. On the full moon evening of the month of Falgun, when the Lord took birth, coincidentally there was also a lunar eclipse. Hari Hari Bole Lok Harashita Haya Janmila Chaitanya Prabhu Nama Janmaya. In jubilation, everyone was chanting the holy name of the Lord. Hari, Hari! And Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then appeared, after first causing the appearance of the holy name. Janma Bhaya Poganda Kaishor Juba Kale Harinama Lao Jaila Prabhu Nana Chale. At his birth, in his childhood, and in his early and later boyhood, as well as his youth, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, under different pleas, induced people to chant the holy name of the Lord, the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Balya Baba Chale Prabhu Korana Krandan, Krishna Harinam Shuni Rahaye Rodan. In his childhood, when the Lord was crying, he would stop immediately upon hearing the holy names, Krishna and Hari. Ateva Hari Hari Bole Narigan Dekite Aishe Jeba Sarva Bandhujan. All the friendly ladies who came to see the child would chant the holy names, Hari, Hari, as soon as the child would cry. Gora Hari Boli Tare, Haste Sarvanari, Ate Bahoila Tara, Nama Gora Hari. When all the ladies saw this fun, they enjoyed laughing and called the Lord Gora Hari. From then on, Gora Hari became another of his names. Balya Vyasa Juvat Hate Adi-lila Poganda Vyasa Javat Virahana Koila. His childhood lasted until the date of Hati Kadi, the beginning of his education, and his age from the end of his childhood until he married is called Poganda. So this Hati Kadi, Hati is in his hand, and Kadi, chalk. So that's really the beginning of one's education. They would give the new student, some chalk, and then he would learn to write the different letters of the Bengali alphabet. And the compound letters, etc. Viraha korile hoila navina jovan sarvatra lao jaile jaila prabhu nam sankirtan. After his marriage, his youth began, and in his youth he induced everyone to chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra anywhere and everywhere. Poganda Mayase Paren Parana Shishyagane Sarvatra Korana Krishna Namera Bhyakyane. During his Poganda age, he became a serious student and also taught disciples. In this way, he used to explain the holy name of Krishna everywhere. Sutra Briti Panjiti Krishnete tatparya sishyara pratita hoy prabhava ascharya. When teaching a course in grammar, Vyakaran, and explaining it with notes, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught his disciples about the glories of Lord Krishna. All explanations culminated in Krishna, and his disciples would understand them very easily. Thus his influence was wonderful. Jarideki tariko he kaha Krishna nam Krishnaname Basaila Navadipagram. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was a student, he asked whomever he met to chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. In this way, he inundated the whole town of Navadip with the chanting of Hare Krishna. Kishore Bayase Rambila Sankirtan Ratra Dine Premi Nrityu Sange Bhaktagan. Just prior to his youthful life, he began the Sankirtan movement. Day and night he used to dance in ecstasy with his devotees. Nagare Nagare Brahme Kirtana Koriya Bashaila Tri Bhuvan Prema Bhakti Diya. The Sankirtan movement went on from one part of the town to another as the Lord wandered everywhere. Did I read this? Kaishora Bayasaya Rambila Sankirtan Ratradine Preminritya Sange Bhaktagan Nagare Nagare Brahme Kirtana Koriya Bashaila Tri Bhuvana Prema Bhakti Diya. Just prior to his youthful life, he began the Sankirtan movement. Day and night he used to dance in ecstasy with his devotees. The Sankirtan movement went on from one part of the town to another as the Lord wandered everywhere, performing kirtan. In this way, he inundated the whole world by distributing love of Godhead. Chabishvat Aiche Navadipa Grame Jaulaila Sarvaloke Krishna Prema Name. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu lived in the Navadip area for 24 years, and he induced every person to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and thus merge in love of Krishna. Chabishvatsara Chila Koriya Sanyas Bhaktagan Loya Koila Nilachale Bas. For his remaining 24 years, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after accepting the renounced order of life, stayed at Jagannath Puri with his devotees. Taramadye Nilachale Chai Batsar Nrityagita Prema Bhakti Dhana Nirantar. For 6 of these 24 years in Nilachala, Jagannath Puri, he distributed love of Godhead by always chanting and dancing. Setubandara Goda Bhyapi Vrindavan Premanama Prachariya Korila Brahman, beginning from Cape Comorin and extending through Bengal to Vrindavan. During these 6 years, he toured all of India, chanting, dancing, and distributing love of God, love of Krishna. E Madhya Lilanam Lila Mukyadam Sesha Ashtadasa Varna Anjalilanam. This description, the activities of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in his travels after he accepted sannyas, are his principal pastimes. His activities during his remaining 18 years are called the Adi-lila, or the final portion of his pastimes. Taramadye Chai Vatsara Bhaktagan Sange Prema Bhakti Lao Jaila Nritya Gita Range. For 6 of the 18 years he continuously stayed in Jagannath Puri. He regularly performed kirtan, inducing all the devotees to love Krishna simply by chanting and dancing. Dwara Shabat Sarase Shrohila Nilachale Premavasta Shikaila Ashwadana Chale. For the remaining 12 years he stayed in Jagannath Puri. He taught everyone how to taste the transcendental mellow ecstasy of love of Krishna by tasting it himself. Ratri Divase Krishna Viraha Spuran Umadera Chesta Kore Pralapa Vachan. Day and night, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu felt separation from Krishna. Manifesting symptoms of this separation, he cried and talked very inconsistently like a madman. Sri Radhara Pralapa Jaichi Udava Darshane Se Mata Unmata Pralap Kori Ratri Dine. As Srimati Radharani talked inconsistently when she met Uddhava, so also Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu relished both day and night such caustic talk in the mood of Srimati Radharani. As Srimati Radharani talked inconsistently when she met Uddhava, so also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu relished both day and night such ecstatic talk in the mood of Srimati Radharani. Vidyapati Jayadev Chandida Gita Ashwadena Ramananda Swarup Sahita. The Lord used to read the books of Vidyapati, Jayadev, and Chandidas, relishing their songs with his confidential associates like Sri Ramananda Roy and Sri Swarup Damodar Goswami. Krishnera Biyoge Jata Prema Chestita Ashwadiya Purnakoila Apana Banshita. In separation from Krishna, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu relished all these ecstatic activities, and thus he fulfilled his own desires. So can you open that door, please? In separation from Krishna, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu relished all these ecstatic activities, and thus he fulfilled his own desires. Ananta Chaitanya Lila Kudra Jiva Haya Kevarnite Pare Taha Vistara Korhiya. The pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are unlimited. How much can a small living entity elaborate about these transcendental pastimes? Sutra Korigane Jari Apane Ananta Sahasrabarane Teho Nahi Payanta. If Seshanaga Ananta personally were to make the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya into sutras, even with the thousands of miles, there is no possibility that he could find their limit. If Seshanagananta personally were to make the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya into sutras, even with his thousands of miles, there is no possibility that he could find their limits. Damodar Swarup Ara Gupta Murari Mukya Lila Sutre Korilache Bichari. Damodara Swarupara Gupta Murari Mukya Lila Sutre Liki Jache Bichari. Devotees like Sri Swarup Damodar and Murari Gupta have recorded all the principal pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the form of notes after deliberate consideration. Say Anusare Liki Lila Sutragan Vistariv Varniachan Tahadashe Vrindavan. The notes kept by Sri Swarup Damodar and Murari Gupta are the basis of this book. Following these notes, I write of all the pastimes of the Lord. Following these notes, I write of all the pastimes of the Lord. The notes have been described elaborately by Vrindavan Das Thakur. Chaitanya Lila Rabhyasa Dasha Vrindavan Madhura Koriya Lila Korila Rajan Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur, the authorized writer of the pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is as good as Srila Vyasadeva. He has described the pastimes in such a way as to make them sweeter and sweeter. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur, the authorized writer of the pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is as good as Srila Vyasadeva. He has described the pastimes in such a way as to make them sweeter and sweeter. Granta Vistarabaye Chadila JJ Stan Say Stani Kichu Koriba Byakyan. Being afraid of his books becoming too voluminous, he left some places without vivid descriptions. I shall try to fill these places as much as possible, or as far as possible. Prabhu Lilamrita Teho Koilashwadan Tara Bhokta Seishat Kichu Koriye Charvan Prabhu Lilamrita Teho Koilashwadan Tara Bhakta Seisha Kichu Loye Shravan. No. Prabhu Lilamrita Teho Koilashwadan Tarabhakta Sesha Kichu Koriye Charban. The transcendental pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu have actually been relished by Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur. I am simply trying to chew the remnants of food left by him. Adi-lila Sutra Liki Shuna Bhaktagan Sankepe Likiye Samyak Najai Likan. My dear devotees of Lord Chaitanya, let me now write a synopsis of the Adi-lila. I write of these pastimes in brief because it is not possible to describe them in full. Krishna Bansha Purnima Lage Brajendra Kumar Konabansha Purna Lage Brajendra Kumar Ata Avatirna Hoite Mane Charya Vichar Konabansha Purna Lage Brajendra Kumar Avatirna Hoite Mane Kurila Vichar. To fulfill a particular desire within his mind, Lord Krishna, Brajendra Kumar, decided to descend to this planet after mature contemplation. Age Avatar Ila JJ Guru Parivar Sankepe Kohiye Kaha Najai Bistar. Sri Krishna therefore first allowed his family or superiors to descend to the world or to the earth. Lord Krishna therefore first allowed his family of superiors to descend to the earth. I shall try to describe them in brief because it is not possible to describe them fully. Sri Sachi Jagannath, Sri Madhava Puri, Keshava Bharati Ara, Sri Ishwara Puri, Advaita Charya Ara, Pandita Srinivas, Acharya Ratna Vidya Nidhi, Thakur Haridas. Lord Sri Krishna, before appearing as Lord Chaitanya, requested these devotees to precede him: Sri Sachi Devi, Jagannath Mishra, Madhavendra Puri, Kesha Bharati, Ishwara Puri, Advaita Acharya, Srivas Pandit, Acharya Ratna, Vidyanidhi, and Thakur Haridas. Srihat Nibase Sri Upendra Mishra Nam, Vaishnava Pandit Dani Sadguna Pradhan. There was also Sri Upendra Mishra, resident in the district of Srihata. He was a great devotee of Lord Vishnu, a learned scholar and a rich man and reservoir of all good qualities. Sapta Mishra Tara Putra Sapta Rishibar Kamsari Paramananda Padmanabha Sarveshwar Jagannath Janardan Trilokyanath Nitya Nadiyate Gangabas Koila Jagannath Saptamishra Taraputra Sapta Rishibar Kamsare Paramananda Padmanabha Sarveshwar Jagannath Janardan Trilokyanath Nadijate Gangabasa Koila Jagannath. Upendra Mishra had 7 sons who were all saintly and most influential. Kamsari, Paramananda, Padmanabha, Sarveshwar, Jagannath, Janardan, and Trilokyanath. Jagannath Mishra, the 5th son, decided to reside on the bank of the Ganges at Nadia. Jagannath Mishra Bar Paravi Purandar Nanda Vasudeva Rupa Sadguna Sagar Jagannatha Mishra Bara Paravi Purandar Nanda Vasudeva Rupa Sadguna Bigar. Jagannath Mishra was designated as Purandar, exactly the Nanda Maharaj and Vasudeva. Exactly like Nanda Maharaj and Vasudeva, he was an ocean of all good qualities. Jagannath Mishra was designated as Purandar. Exactly like Nanda Maharaj and Vasudeva, he was an ocean of all good qualities. Tarapatni Sachinama Patibrata Ami Vasudeva Tarapatni Sachinama Pativrata Shati Jarapita Nilambara Nama Chakravarti. His wife, Srimati Sachi Devi, was a chaste woman, highly devoted to her husband. Sachi Devi's father's name was Nilambar, and his surname was Chakravarti. Radhadeshi Janmila Thakur, Nityananda, Gadgadi, Pandita Gupta Murari Makunda. In Radhadesh, the part of Bengal where the Ganges is not always visible, Nityananda Prabhu, Gangadas Pandit, Murari Gupta, and Mukunda took birth. Nityananda, Gangadas, Murari Gupta, and Mukunda in Radhadesh. Asankhya Bhaktera Koraila Avatar Seshe Avatirna Hoila Brajendra Kumar. Lord Krishna, Brajendra Kumar, first caused countless devotees to appear, and at last he appeared himself. Prabhura Abir Baba Purve Jata Vaishnavagan Advaita Charjarastani Shunila Acharj Prabhura Avir Baba Purve Jata Vaishnavagan Advaita Charjarastani Korina Gaman. Before the appearance of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all the devotees of Navadip used to gather in the house of Advaita Acharya. Gita Bhagavat Kohe Acharya Gosai Jnana Karma Nindi Kore Bhaktira Badai. In these meetings of the Vaishnavas, Advaita Acharya used to recite the Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, decrying the paths of philosophical speculation and fruitive activity, and establishing the super excellence of devotional service. In these meetings of the devotees are gathering in the house of Advaita Acharya. Okay. In these meetings of the Vaishnavas, Advaita Acharya used to recite the Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, decrying the paths of philosophical speculation and fruitive activity, and establishing the super excellence of devotional service. Sarva Shastra Kohe Krishna Bhaktira Abhyakyan Jnana Yoga Tapo Dharma Nahi Manayan. In all the revealed scriptures of Vedic culture, devotional service to Lord Krishna is explained in all the revealed scriptures of Vedic culture, devotional service to Lord Krishna is explained throughout. Therefore, devotees of Lord Krishna do not recognize the processes of philosophical speculation, mystic yoga, unnecessary austerity, and so-called religious rituals. They do not accept any process but devotional service. Tarasange Nanda Kore Vaishnaveragan Krishna Kata Krishna Japa Nama Sankirtan Tarasange Nanda Kore Vaishnaveragan Krishna Kata Krishna Puja Nama Sankirtan. In the house of Advaitacharya, all the Vaishnavas took pleasure in always talking of Krishna, always worshipping Krishna, and always chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. In the house of Advaitacharya, all the Vaishnavas took pleasure in always talking of Krishna, always worshipping Krishna, and always chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Kintu sarva lok deki Krishna bahirmukh Vishaye nimagna lok deki payasuk. But Sri Advaitacharya felt pain to see all the people without Krishna consciousness simply merging in material sense enjoyment. Lokera nishtar hetu korana chintan Kimate e sab loker haibe taran. Seeing the condition of the world, he began to think seriously of how all these people would chant. Seeing the condition of the world, he began to think seriously of how all these people could be delivered from the clutches of Maya. So this is Dvaitacharya. Krishnavatari Koren Bhakti Rabhistar Tabita Sakala Loker Hoibe Nishtar. Srila Dvaitacharya Prabhu thought, if Krishna appears in order to distribute the cult of devotional service, then only will liberation be possible for all people. Krishna Avatarite Acharya Pragya Koriya Krishna Puja Krishna Kori. Krishna Avatarite Acharya Pratigya Koriya Krishna Puja Kori Tulasi Ganga Jal Diya. Srila Advaitacharya Prabhu thought, if Krishna himself appears in order to distribute devotional service, then only will liberation be possible for all people. Krishna Avatari Koren Bhakti Ravistar Tabita Sakala Loker Hoibe Nishtar. Krishna Avatari Te Acharya Pratigya Koriya Krishna Puja Kori Tulasi Ganga Jal Diya. With this consideration, Advaitacharya Prabhu, promising to cause Lord Krishna to descend, began to worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna with tulsi leaves and water of the Ganges. Krishnera Adab, Krishnera Abana Kore, Sagana Hunkar, Hunkarya Krishna Hoila Brajendra Kumar. By loud cries, he invited Krishna to appear, and this repeated invitation attracted Lord Krishna to descend. Jagannath Mishra Patni Sachira Udare Ashta Kanya Krame Hoila Janmi Janmi Mare. Before the birth of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, 8 daughters took birth, one after another, from the womb of Sachimata, the wife of Jagannath Mishra. But just after their birth, they all died. Apatya virahe mishra duke hoilaman, putra lage Adi-lila Vishnura charan. Jagannath Mishra was very unhappy at the death of his children, one after another. Therefore, desiring a son, he worshipped the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu. Tabe putra janmila vishwarupanam mahagunavatara baladevadam. After this, Jagannath Mishra got a son of the name Vishwarup, who was most powerful and highly qualified because he was an incarnation of Baladev. Baladeva Prakash Parama Vyome Sankarshan Teho Vishvara Upadan Nimita Karan. The expectation of Baladev, known as the expansion of Baladev, known as Shankarshan, in the spiritual world is the ingredient and immediate cause of this material cosmic manifestation. Tahabai Vishvekichu Nahi Dekiyar Ateva Vishwarup Nam Jaitahar. The gigantic universal form is called the Vishwarup incarnation of Mahasankarshan. Thus we do not find anything within this cosmic manifestation except the Lord himself. Naitats chitram bhagavati iyanante jagat ishware otam protam idam yasmin tantush vanga yatapata. As the threads in a cloth spread both lengthwise and breadthwise, so the Supreme Lord exists directly and indirectly within everything we see in this cosmic manifestation. This is not very wonderful for him. Ateva Prabhutari Bole Borabai Krishna Balaram Dui Chaitanya Nitai. Because Mahashankarshan is the ingredient and efficient cause of this cosmic manifestation, he is present in every detail of it. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu therefore called him his Borabai, his elder brother. The two brothers are known as Krishna and Balaram in the spiritual world, but at the present moment they are Chaitanya and Nitai. Therefore, the conclusion is that Nityananda Prabhu is original Shankarshan Baladev. Putrapaya Dampati Hoila Nanditaman Visheshe Sharva. Putrapaya Dampati Hoila Nanditaman Visheshe Sevan Kori Govinda Charan. The husband and wife, Jagannath Mishra and Sachimata, having gotten Vishwarup as their son, were very pleased within their minds. Because of their pleasure, they specifically began to serve the lotus feet of Govinda. There is a common saying in India that everyone goes to worship the Supreme Lord when he is in distress. But when a person is in an opulent position, he forgets God. In the Bhagavad Gita, this is confirmed. Chatur Vida Bhajandimam Jana Sukritin Arjuna Arto Jigyasur Anarti Gyanicha Bharatar Shava. If backed by pious activities in the past, four kinds of men, namely those who are distressed, those who in need of money, those searching for knowledge, and those who are inquisitive, become interested in devotional service. Okay? Those who are so the husband and wife, Jagannath Mishra and Sachimata, were very unhappy because their 8 daughters had passed away. Now, when they got Vishwarup as their son, certainly they became extremely happy. They knew that it was by the grace of the Lord that they were getting the Lord. They became more and more adherent. They knew that it was by the grace of the Lord that they were endowed with such happiness and opulence. Therefore, instead of forgetting the Lord, they became more and more adherent in rendering service to the lotus feet of Govinda. When a common man becomes opulent, he forgets God. But the more opulent a devotee becomes, by the grace of the Lord, the more he becomes attached to the service of the Lord. Okay, so I'm going to stop here, and tomorrow I'll continue from this point. Okay. Hariharaya Namah Krishna Jaravaya Namah
Hariharaya Namah Krishna Yadavaya Namah.
Since today is Nrsimha Chaturdasi, I'm going to sing Das Avatars.
Yes.
Okay.
I do need one. You can share it. You remember what page?
250.
250?
Yep. Ready? Pralaya payodi jale dritavana vedam vihita vihita charitam matedam. Pralaya payodi jale dritavana vedam vihita vihita charitam matedam. Namaste Narasimhaya, Namaste Narasimhaya, Pralada Lada Daine, Pralada Daine, Hiranyakashipur Bhaksha, Hiranyakashipur Bhaksha, Shilatanka Nakalaye, Ito Nishinga Barato Nishingo, Ito Nishinga Barato Nishingo, Yato Yato Yami Tato Nishinga, Yato Yato Yami Tato Nishinga, Bahir Nishingo, Ridaye Nishingo, Bahir Nishingo, Ridaye Nishingo, Nishinga Madim Sharanam Prapadye, Jai Saparikara Shishi Guru Guranga Gandharvika Giridhari Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravajaka Chariyasta Tara Sada Shri Shrimad Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravajaka Chariyasta Tara Sada Shri Shrimad Srila Bhakti Rakshira Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Rupanuga Guru Varga Ki Jai. Namachar Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Premsi Go Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasudeva Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Chaitanya Bhagavad Ki Jai. Narottam Srinivas Shyamananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vishvavaranya Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Nirmala Acharya Maharaj Ki Jai. Ananda Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Navadip Dham Ki Jai. Shri Mayapur Ki Jai. Saparshada Shri Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Saparshada Shri Mahaprabhu Ki Jai. Shri Kuladeep Ki Jai. Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Ki Jai. Soquel Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Seva Ashram Ki Jai. Ganga Devi Ki Jai. Tulasi Maharani Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Govardhan. Sham Kunda Radha Kunda Kalindi Yamuna Jo Ki Jai. Shri Purushottam Dham Ki Jai. Baladev Subhadra Jagannath Jo Ki Jai. Bhakti Vigna Vinashaya. Shri Nishingadev Ki Jai. Bhakta Prabhara Shri Prahlad Maharaj Ki Jai. Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. All the assembled devotees Ki Jai. Sripad Bhakti Chandan Parvat Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Nishinga Chaturdasi Ki Jai. Shri Nishingadev Avirbhav Mahotsav Ki Jai. Shri Prahlad Nishingadev Ki Jai. All the assembled devotees Ki Jai. Gaur Premanandi.
Bhakti Pavan Janardan Maharaj Ki Jai.